Hi, I'm Dr. Paula Witkowski, and I'm the director of the Master's Degree in Reading and the Graduate Certificate in Dyslexia. Can you define orthographic mapping? Have you heard of that? It is the process we use to develop our ability to store words into long-term memory for automatic sight word reading. Essentially, we're mapping the sounds of words to the letters that are used. This is the process where students actually apply their phoneme skills. We're going to do a lesson today from David Kilpatrick, who is the author of Equipped for Reading Success. And we're going to model a technique that he recommends for helping students remember multisyllabic words when they come to a word that they don't know when they're reading. Stephanie is going to role play being a third grader, and she is reading a science book and comes to this sentence. Can you guess what word Stephanie's going to have difficulty reading? Stephanie, read this sentence for me.
Plants make their own food using...
That's the one I thought she'd have trouble with. So I'm going to try 4 things that teachers traditionally use to help a student when they come to a word they don't know. Stephanie, try to sound out this word. Okay, so that doesn't work. Let's try another strategy. Let's use the context. Does that help you? Plants make their own food using... Oh, that doesn't help either. There's nothing to help her with that. Can you think of any word that looks like this?
Potato.
So thinking of a word that looks like this, the third strategy doesn't work either. So the fourth thing we could do is I could just tell you this word, or I could say skip it, but that's not ever going to help you learn it, is it? So we're going to try a better method to help Stephanie store this word in her long-term memory. At this point in Stephanie's learning, she knows all the letters and sounds, and she has basic phoneme awareness. So now we can work on helping her apply those skills to reading and spelling. So let's go to the table. And this is the word you were having trouble with. I'm going to tell you what it is. Photosynthesis. Have you ever heard that word before?
I think so, but it's a really long word.
It is a long word. It's very long. And I'm taking it away. So the first thing we want to do is count how many syllables are in that word. And I know you know what syllables are. They're a word or part of a word that has one vowel sound. So let's clap it out, okay?
Photosynthesis.
So how many syllables were there?
5.
5 syllables, exactly. I'm going to draw 5 lines here. Now, we're going to do something called backwards decoding. That means we're going to work from the back of the word to the front of the word. The reason backwards decoding is recommended is it activates a student's onset rhyme skills. Onset, remember what onset is? The first part of a syllable before the vowel, and rhyme is the vowel and everything after it within a syllable. So we're going to go from back to front looking at onset rhyme. So, are you ready?
Yes.
Photosynthesis. What's the last syllable?
Sis.
Right. What's the onset? What's the first sound?
S.
S. And the rhyme?
Is.
What makes that I sound?
E.
That would be eh.
I.
Right. It's so hard, isn't it, to remember the difference between E and I? But that, you're right, that's sis.
Sis.
Okay, let's go to the next one. Photosynthesis.
The T-H-E.
Exactly. Good job. As a syllable, the onset is a TH. where you stick out your tongue. And the E is like a schwa sound that goes the. Photo. Now we have a middle syllable.
Sin, photo, sin. And
You're right,
S.
onset is S.
I-N.
Okay. Now this is tricky because this word comes from the Greek. And instead of an I, we're going to use the letter Y. And I brought my red marker because that's something, remember how we put little hearts over things that don't follow all the rules? In this case, the Y is making that I sound. So that says sin.
Sin.
It's making the I. I think I'll write a little I in the heart to help you remember.
Okay.
Photosynthesis. Now, photo. That's going to be hard. We have an open syllable, and the onset is what?
T.
And what makes an O sound? Oh, easy, huh? I thought it would be hard, and it's not. Photosynthesis. We're back to the first one.
F-O.
Okay. That Greek word comes in again. You're exactly right. Those are the sounds. But there's a digraph we use for the F, a PH. P-H-O. It's a long O again. So can we put it all together?
Photosynthesis.
Okay, look at all those parts. Photosynthesis. Okay, good job, Stephanie. Look at this again. Do you think you're going to remember it?
I hope so.
All right, I'm going to take it away. And we're going to go back to the board and erase this and see if you can write it in. Plants make their own food using...
Can I use the syllable lines?
Yes, that's a good idea.
Photosynthesis.
Excellent idea.
Pho, that's the tricky part.
Mm-hmm.
Photo, and that's open. That's the other tricky part.
You got it. Excellent. Yay. Now read the whole sentence.
Plants make their own food using photosynthesis.
Excellent. Now, I don't know if Stephanie will remember this word and how to spell it. I think she'll be able to read it, but I don't know if she'll remember how to spell it maybe a week from today. But she's certainly on her way because of that analysis procedure.